Let's decorate my fireplace mantelpiece as we celebrate Christmas in July. And this is a kit you can purchase at tmigifts.com. You can use my code TC20. You'll get 20% off your purchase plus free shipping if you purchase the kit only. Check out all these beautiful products that come in this kit. Everything you see here, you will not have to second guess how to decorate your Christmas mantle this year. It even includes the garland and this gorgeous designer jeweled ribbon, traditional colors with a little bit of a pop of bright color, and I am here for it. So we're going to go ahead and get started by fluffing out this 9-foot long pine garland. This comes in your kit. You just need to fluff it out, make it look a little bit nice and pretty. I went ahead earlier and I placed several 3M hooks. I ended up using 5, and I like to scatter them throughout my fireplace mantelpiece top. And then to find the center, I just take my garland, fold it in half. There's our center, and I like to start by placing it on the 3M hook. I will also take a couple pine ties and wrap it around the hook so it doesn't go anywhere. And then I know that I am evenly spaced on both sides of my fireplace piece. Nothing is worse than working so hard on one side of a design and then you realize the other side is just off by an inch or two. So that's my little tip and trick for how to make sure it's nice and even. I went ahead and fluffed up my pine ties one more time. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with this designer jeweled D. Stevens ribbon. I believe you can only get this ribbon if you purchase the kit. So we are going to try to keep this simple. If you've never worked with thick designer jeweled ribbon, you're just going to be pinching in the middle of that ribbon and then creating a loop. And we're just going to do this several times, but we're going to use our pine ties, so you don't need zip ties or pipe cleaners or glue. This is going to be removable, and you're going to be able to use this ribbon for a long, long time. And we're going to keep it nice and long. We are going through 7.5 yards here. So you're going to have some left over if you want to put the rest of the roll on your Christmas tree to match. Or if you wanted to do less loops, cut it up and use less loops for your design. So I just created one loop at the top there, and then I created another loop coming out, and we are using the pine ties again to pinch these tight so they don't come undone. And in between the loops going horizontally, I'm creating a loop going up vertically. That's going to keep it visually interesting, and it's going to make it look high-end designer. You're going to have your friends coming over at Christmas time saying, "Who did you pay to decorate your fireplace?" And you will be able to look at them and say, "I did." All right, now when we come into the center of our fireplace mantelpiece, we're going to go ahead and we are now going to create 2 loops. So you're going to go ahead and create that fold and twist. So you're seeing the beautiful jewels on each side. Fluff your loops up and place it into the middle of the ribbon using your pine ties again. And we're just creating nice big loopy bows. That's all we're doing here, keeping it simple but elegant. All right, once we've created both of our loops, we're now going to continue onto the other side of our mantle, and we're going to do this 3 times. So we've created a vertical loop, a horizontal loop, a vertical loop, a horizontal loop yet again, and then at the end, we just cut it a diagonal. Your kit comes with these beautiful red berry clusters. I chose to keep them in one big bundle, 2 on each side. But if you wanted to break these up to have more berries, you can just easily pull these apart and spread them further throughout if you'd like. Okay, our focal point I'm actually using in the corner pieces of our fireplace with these beautiful royal blue finials. We're just taking that ornament and we are wrapping our pine ties around it. You don't even need ornament hooks. That's how simple and easy this is. We're just doing the same exact thing on the other side. Your kit comes with everything you guys see here. The only things you will need to provide are a good pair of scissors and some 3M hooks to be able to secure this entire piece on. Now we're going to go in with these beautiful square blue gems. I think they are so pretty. They're going to catch the light and they're going to make the gold and the red really pop. So I put that in between, I spaced it out equally into 3 parts along our mantelpiece, one in the center and one on each side. We're then going to continue using all of our blue elements with the, I call them like a candy apple because they have such a pretty shine on them. So your kit comes with 4 of these blue round ornaments, and we're going to do 1 on each corner and then 2 in the center. And then we're going to go in with all of our red. So these candy apple red ornaments are the same exact size as the blue, but we're going to sprinkle them a little bit more frequently throughout, just giving that pop. Last of our ornaments is going to be these gorgeous large gold shimmer ornaments. They are the largest pieces of the round ornaments, and we're going to put 1 at each end of our garland piece, and then we're going to put 2 more, and they're going to be on the other ends up top. So we have kind of a triangle effect, if you will, using our 2 gold ornaments with our finial ornament that's blue in the corner. We're now mimicking the fireplace shape with a triangle in each corner, and that's what's going to add visual and interest into our design. Okay, last up, we now are going to add in our picks and our sprays. This is the item that you're going to need the highest quantity of. And so for this kit, I believe you are going to be getting 8 of these picks. We're not going to cut them down, and we're literally just going to stick them throughout the design at the back. I'm going to use the pine ties to help hold them up. If you need to shape them, you can bend these. They have a great wire in them, so they can help provide that movement. And then for our side pieces on the ends here, I just cut them up into smaller pieces so we could sprinkle them throughout. And here's our final piece.